anytime. Yeah.
Since the last time we talked to you, we got to say congratulations on being correct on the Reedy Creek deal, by the way.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys since then. Of course, I'm
slam dunk.
Very busy and traveling, but it's a slam dunk. They said they're gonna appeal it. They'll lose on appeal too. It's something that, and of course, if they went to SCOTUS, they would get blown out. Assuming they win, but mind you, they lost on a motion to dismiss. They did not have, and they had 3 different reasons, right? For the governor and secretary, they didn't even have standing, and then for CFTOD, the district, they had no merit to their claim. It was a meritless claim. I mean, this is a total loss for Disney. This is not something where they even got to discovery, and I think they knew it. I think they at some point knew they were going to get blown out on it. They started to minimize it. They started to not talk about it. Ron DeSantis is no longer running for president, so I think they factored that in somehow. But I mean, it doesn't end the saga. And the bigger case is frankly the state case. And when the hammer drops on that, that's the real loss of power for Disney. And that's the real shift in the power dynamic. So once they lose that state case, which they eventually will, it is going to be a real groundswell. Now, how long it takes people to catch up on that, particularly financial analysts, I don't know, but certainly we're going to help it along with the coverage on my channel as well as on channels like yours, Valiant, WWE Pro, everybody else who talks about this. So,
well, yeah, I just wanted to give you your congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. I know I ranted there, but that's what I do about this because I love this topic. And
this is your forte or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it was inspired that you decided to get into YouTube when you did, especially when this just happened. It was almost like fate. Right.
Well, I never expected to be able to talk about special district law in Florida. I was like, my experience is totally irrelevant in that area. I thought maybe I'll talk more about my time as corporate counsel because that is generally applicable to all large corporations. But then the property in Florida special district law became wildly important. And I'm like, wait, this is wrong. And I know all these people and they're corrupt. I can tell you because I sat across the table and they screwed me over multiple times. You know, I know that when it comes to precedent in Central Florida, we talked about that inclusion standard that we pulled up earlier. You know why that's a problem? When I was at Universal, I was never working for Universal directly. I was working for a firm that represented Universal. But whenever I would do their issues, they would always say to me, almost always, what is Disney doing? And the first thing I would say is, in this situation, Disney does this like X. And if we don't do it like Disney, I have to justify why we're doing it differently. Mm-hmm. See, that's a problem because when Disney, as the positions they're taking, is an industry leader, that becomes a problem.
Yeah. I just also want to really highlight the fact that you have been 100% right about this the whole time. And there's not just on your channel.
That's why I said slam dunk.
On our channel, on your past appearances here, nearly all of which you can find clipped on Midnight's Edge live archives, as well as on Valiant Renegade, with that Park Place, with WDW Pro, wherever you have been, and you have preached your expertise, which went against the narrative that was being presented in the media, the entertainment media complex, which bought into the bullshit line that Disney presented about free speech, hook, line, and sinker. Whereas you said all the time, no, it's going to get rejected because it's not a free speech issue. You were on the money. And the lesson that everyone should take away from this is that the corporate establishment media complex cannot be trusted for anything. Because head to YouTube, to us doing independent commentary right here, and our track record, in this case, it's your track record, but your track record and those that hosted you is spotless in this particular regard, whereas those that you normally should be able to trust were 100% wrong in every detail about everything.
And by the way, that's how I got hooked in with you guys, because Mike, Mexican Iron Man, was like, I know this law because he's done municipal stuff in California. And he's like, I know what you're saying is right. And what they're saying is wrong. It's just clear. Right. And people that people that do finance, people that do law in these specific areas, they know. And it's like, that's just not right. Why are they saying these things that are wildly wrong? And, that's why I'd love to connect with other folks, and I'd love to meet subject matter experts, because we're all sharing our relative subject matter expertise. And I think that's very valuable, because that's something that's not being done in mainstream media. What they have is a point they want to make, or they have talking points where they are clearly reading off, even on the finance shows, which has been the most shocking thing. They're reading talking points that are handed to them from the companies. And that is it's not even not journalism. It's not even good information. It's propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
so everyone can do their own. Yeah, and the more people can do their own research, the more you can go out and look up this on your own, which I try to teach people. And I get a lot of very kind messages from folks that say, you taught me how to do stuff like pull stuff up on the property appraiser's website or search cases or whatever else. The more people can do that, the better. Just look at it for yourself. Look what it says. Like Gina Carano complaint. Everybody can pull that up and see what it says, right? And if you think I'm lying about it, go find it. Like nobody's trying to hide it from you. And we appreciate people that have expertise and can push back with a salient point that they're citing, they're quoting, and they're providing evidence for. So
yeah. I'm just, when you say that, I'm reminded of what the entertainment media complex, or the media at large, were saying about another topic entirely, where the message was very clear, literally and explicitly. Don't do your own research. Don't try to read things, because then you might come across disinformation and be brainwashed. No, you want to listen to the talking heads, and you want to listen to the authoritative messages in Google and Facebook fact checkers, because that's where you get the truth that the establishment wants you to have. Don't do your own.
They said that. They said that verbatim.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That was the verbatim word. I just think it's a very sad commentary on the state of affairs when the media would talk down to the populace that way. And when we look at this case in particular, and the other one, which we're not going to get into, they were 100% wrong.
But what I mean, that may be a disappointing part. Well, what's not disappointing is that we have thousands of people watching our channels and learning this information and gaining wisdom from this, because they're actually paying attention and getting good information. So to me, that's a white pill. That's a positive thing. And I hope that everybody is tuning into all of you to gain that sort of information.
Yeah, indeed. We had more than 2,400 watching at the most. We still have 1,700 watching. So please smash that like, everyone. Yeah. Also, make sure to follow Legal Mindset. You stream all the time. You had a great video about Sigmund Freud from Duck, the distant cousin of Werner von Braun, the Duck. Both of
Ludwig von Duck or Drake. Ludwig von Drake. Yes, there
you don't have him in Europe. I only seen him in like that one thing ever.
It's weird.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's odd.
He's all over shit here. Like during the Wonderful World of Disney, he was almost on every episode half the time, like in between stuff and doing stuff.
That's what. The only time I've ever seen him, it's like in that one short or something, and it wasn't even any good.
Oh no, he's done plenty of other things, but I can we were just joking. We can understand why they probably wouldn't use him over there.
We're gonna know how that works.
But anyways, guys, it's been great, and I will of course catch you in the future.
This clip was taken from Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which streams live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on the Midnight's Edge main channel. There, you can send in your live questions and comments before clips and full stream replays are uploaded to Midnight's Edge live archives. We are also on Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey, and Facebook, so smash that like, help share, subscribe, and join us.